Welcome to Basket of Tales, a time travel into the world of stories.
Hello everyone, welcome to the story time with Miss V. I am here with another story riddle from the tales of Vikram and Bethaal. Vikram again controlled Bethaal and took him on his shoulder. Bethaal started narrating him a story so that they could easily complete the long journey. He once again warns the king not to speak anything else he would go back to his place again. This is the story about the king Satyadev who ruled the kingdom of Vijayanagar. He had a beautiful daughter named Sunanda. In the kingdom, there was a poor poet named Haribhat. Sunanda once attended his poetry program and was attracted to him. She wrote a poem praising him and his poetry. Gradually, their love for each other increased, and they started meeting at different places and also exchanged love letters. In the same kingdom, a thief named Kalia was also living. The thief robbed many houses, and people in the kingdom are scared. King did not know the reason why his men were unable to catch him. Gradually, their love for each other increased and they started meeting at different places and also exchanged love letters. In the same kingdom, a thief named Kalia was also living. The thief robbed many houses and people in the kingdom are scared. King did not know the reason why his men were unable to catch him. Haribhat was anxiously waiting to marry the princess and become the son-in-law of the king, and wanted to enjoy all the comforts of the palace. He was fed up with staying in a cottage. With that intention, he went to the palace and requested the king to have a talk with him in private. But before they could talk, a message came from the king Dharmadev of Magda, who was his enemy, wanted to meet King Satyadev. Suddenly, King Dharmadev of Magda arrived. Straightforwardly, he said that he came alone without an army. Then he said that he had come with a good intention which benefits both kingdoms. He proposed the marriage of his son to Princess Sunanda. The king thought over it and happily accepted the offer. When Sunanda came to know about it, she went to the king and said that he should have taken her opinion before accepting the offer. She frankly told to the king that she was in love with someone else. The king explained to her that it was for the well-being of the kingdom, and so she has to sacrifice her love for the people. She finally agreed with the king and accepted. She sent a message to Haribhat and asked him to meet her at the temple. The Haribhat came there. The princess very politely explained the situation and left. The dream of Haribhat becoming king's son-in-law was shattered. He tried to blackmail the princess. He asked her to bring all her ornaments or else he will pass on her love letters to the king Dharmadev. The princess had no choice and accepted to hand over the ornaments of getting the love letters. The princess had no choice and accepted to hand over the ornaments for getting the love letters. When the princess and Haribhat were having a discussion in the temple, the Kalia, who is the thief, also was there, and he did not like Haribhat threatening to blackmail the princess. At night, the thief Kalia went to the house of Haribhat and showed him the knife and asked for the love letters. There was a good fight between the two. As a result, Haribat got killed. Kalia took the letters and handed over them to Princess. He told that he is the thief and he killed that mean fellow, Haribat, who was trying to blackmail her. At that time, King's men came there. The princess hid herself and Kalia was caught by them. The princess started to think about the behavior of both Haribat, whom she loved, and Kalia the thief. She was grateful to Kalia, who saved her respect. She wanted to help Kalia, so told the king how Haribat tried to blackmail her and how Kalia saved her honor. The king told her that he will decide about Kalia in the court. Now, Bethaal stopped and asked Vikram to say what action should the king take towards the thief Kalia. Vikram replied that as a father the king may forgive him, but as a king he needs to take care of the law and order. It is necessary that he should be severely punished so that others learn a lesson. The king gave Kalia the death penalty because of the murder and robbery. Bethaal was satisfied with Vikram's judgment, but since Vikram spoke, he slipped away. Vikram chased him again. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story time. We'll meet you again with another story riddle.